So I've seen a lot of people asking across this 6th anniversary event, should I be going for Fabian on my account? He is a support hero and he does have a pretty specific niche that you need to be aware about. Now, if you're someone who cares about clan boss damage, even dungeons, things like that, this might not be the hero to go for. If you're someone who absolutely, positively lives for arena, especially like live arena in this game, this might be the hero you want to go for. And the question is it worthwhile and what makes him so good? So first off, he attacks the enemy 2 times. Each hit steals 10% of that target's turn meter, which is really huge, especially for live arena. I feel like picking the target and everything. Plays a true fear debuff for 2 turns if the target's turn meter is fully depleted as well. Unwelcome guest attacks one enemy, places petrification debuff, which is amazing. 75% chance of placing true fear debuff. All these different things are absolutely amazing. Spectral flourish attacks all enemies before attacking, has a 75% chance of decreasing the duration of all enemy buffs by 3 turns, which is again really strong. This is kind of like a different way compared to like Sun Wukong, who can steal the buffs. He basically removes them and then has a 75% chance of increasing the cooldowns of all enemies skills. So it's kind of like a mix of Alice and Sun Wukong that a lot of you guys might have access to. Grants an extra turn if there are no buffs on the enemy on their team. And then at the 3-star ascension, whenever an enemy is revived, places a true fear debuff on the enemy for 2 turns. If there are multiple champions on the team with the skill, this effect will only activate once. So very arena oriented. Hold up, click the link down in the description right now to get your free annex as well as 1 epic hero as you level up. All you have to do is log out of your Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link down in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch raid, complete the tutorial, and go to your inbox to claim your first champion. Here we go. You'll find annex right here as well as Mausoleum Mage as soon as you hit level 15. This is an amazing account start in raid, so make sure you guys click the link and follow the steps. So if you feel like this is a hero to go for, that's not where this kind of warning comes from. Understanding, especially for newer players, how this fusion works is important. You might just think, oh look, I just need like 4 of our heroes down here, and then we need 4 of these, you know, we just need a combination of the epics and rares. The problem comes if you are a newer account. If you're a newer account, you might want to just continue saving your resources for future events. It might be a little disappointing to not do something right now, but saving up for future ones, probably the smart play, because you'll notice all of these heroes need to be fully ascended and they need to be ranked up as well. So you can see right here, we have the blue rare natural 3-star version here. You need these to be 4-star and you need them to also be ascended. Same thing with the epic hero up here, the epic version here. You need them to be 5-star and they need to be ascended to 5-star. So not just unlocking the heroes is going to be enough. And I think this is where the true chokehold is going to be on newer accounts. Now, don't take my account as like, you know, oh yeah, everybody's is going to look like this, but farming more than just the resources you need and also farming the potions becomes a little difficult on newer accounts. If you are in the much later stages, especially around like, you know, 19, where you can get all the different types of potions, you can see the quantity is pretty dang amazing. Like, it's the same on all of them. It's just the chances essentially change for what you can get here. If you want just, you know, the chance to get the main potion, that's cool. But ascending these heroes is not the easiest, because if I take a look at the tavern, we're gonna go down and we'll first take a look. I believe I finished leveling her up. I did. So we have the Siendra here. We got her all the way up to level 40, but that's not enough. First off, you need to then rank her up. So you're gonna have to feed 4 other 4-stars to her, and then on top of that, you're gonna have to level her up back to level 50. Beyond that, you're gonna have to get her up to 5-star ascended. You can see right here, I can only get her to 4-star ascended, and we have a decent amount of the resources, but you can see where some of these resources becoming a chokehold, and it really comes down to how much energy you have in the early game to get this accomplished. Beyond that, you're gonna need the highest tier version too. Like, you can do the potion mixer, of course, and do that to get the highest superior void potion, but you're gonna have to do that essentially 4 times, or of course, like I was talking about here, if we come on down here, I leveled a couple of them up already. Even getting these guys just up to 3-star, you're gonna need a ton of additional potions. You're gonna have to again rank them up with hopefully some 3-stars that you have in food. So it's a long task. It's not as simple, and I've seen a lot of people think it's a very simple fusion to do. They're like, oh yeah, I just need to have, you know, like 8 of the rares and 2 of the epics and I get Fabian. You need to make sure you're paying attention, because one thing that is going to be a little tight is the amount of energy you have and the investment you get back for the energy. So of course, leveling heroes is one of the great ways if you are going to push for this to get your levels up. Go to like your highest campaign that you can kind of 2 hero. Like for example here, I could probably 2-hero this battle pretty easily. And what you're going to want to do is put your 2 heroes in that are going to essentially carry your account, and then you're going to go through and be like, you know what, I need to continue leveling some of our food heroes. I'm going to throw these 2 heroes in. I'm going to do super raids. I'm going to multi-battle or start it manually, and we're going to get through it, and I'll show you guys here how much experience you actually gain from one of these battles, so long as I am strong enough. I think I'm strong enough at this point to 2-man this. We'll see. Of course, we're not going to get the 3 stars because these 2 heroes are going to die, but I'll show you guys how much experience you can get. It's actually insane how fast you can level up heroes, but again, it's going to take you guys a bit of playtime and stuff to get this accomplished too. So you can see right here, looks like we're going to have no issue whatsoever, I think, to get through this difficulty. And then you're going to notice a ton of levels coming to these heroes. And remember, you're going to have to do this when they're rare, and then once you rank them up to 4-star, you're going to have to do them again. So you have to get them to level 30, then take them up to the next rank. Then after that, you can see as you go higher and higher, you're getting more and more levels. I think I was doing something in the previous difficulty, which was brutal. I was doing like some brutal stages. I was only getting like 8 levels. So again, higher up you go here, the better experience you're going to get. So push as far as you can. I still haven't taken the time to go through the rest of the actual campaign. I'm probably going to do that today just to get everything unlocked, and then finish going back through and 3-starring anything that I've missed, because going for those sacred shards kind of important for when those events pop up. So just remember, that is going to be the way you're going to have to go through. You're going to have to level everybody up, then you got to rank them up, then you're also going to have to ascend them. And I think honestly the biggest chokehold's not even upgrading rank. Like, you can make a lot of food in this game if you are very meticulous with all your mystery shards and everything. Not too bad. I do think the place that you're going to have a chokehold is going to be coming from the dungeon map, the different keeps for those potions. Now, arcane keep is always open. You always need the superior arcane, the greater arcane. You always need these for any faction hero whatsoever. But then you'll notice there's the void, the force, the magic, and the spirit. Those are the 4 factions of heroes that you are going to be leveling up these heroes, and you're going to need these potions. And remember, only certain days of the week you can even farm these locations. You can see here, I haven't done too much in the force keep. I can probably push further, but getting the drops out of this is going to be kind of the biggest issue here. And certain bosses are going to be a little harder based on what heroes you get in the early game. So you just have to be really, really careful before you make the decision to go in on this. I know I talked about previously in these events. Last Friday, we had a summoning event going on that I was like, you might want to hold off. You might not want to do it. You might want to keep waiting to see what you get, because going all in on these events and burning some progression to try to get a hero that might not even be one you want for your account is going to be important. But again, if you're a lover of PvP, this hero is just going to completely knock it out of the park. If you're on an account that is older, getting this done is going to be a lot easier. You see, there's a lot of different fusion heroes in the game. You just need specific ones, and you need to get them, you know, start up and everything. And you can get those heroes. You can see as time goes on, you're going to get more heroes that are fusion heroes, and they're ones that you even want to keep for these guys down here. So keep that in mind. These do come out here, there, and everywhere. You can see we actually got one of the legendaries already, and we're slowly working towards getting all of these done. But again, investing in the heroes is one of the probably most difficult parts, because the rank up and the ascension of these heroes is going to be the big chokehold, not even just the leveling of the heroes. So please be warned, if you are going to go in on this event, just be prepared that fusion is a little more difficult than you might think at first glance. So it's a fair warning for you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know how your guys' actual event goes as well. If you already got Fabian, I know a lot of people got lucky when they did their summons and they hit a bunch of the 3 and the 4-star epics and everything in the actual summoning, which kind of crazy. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time.